Today we are going to be talking about how to 10x your content and basically how to 10x the effort, 10x the reach, and 10x the results of the same content that you produce as compared with your competitors. So what this means is that you and your competitors basically do the same amount of work, but you get 10 times the results and 10 times the ROI. All right, so what am I talking about over here today is that take a look on the right hand side of the screen. We all have our own set of audience that we want to reach out and monetize from. So irregardless of the reach that we are all in as trainers or coaches, it can be in personal development, it can be in internet marketing, it can be entrepreneurship, it can be NLP, it can be negotiation, it can be corporate training, so on and so forth. It doesn't matter. So this is the audience that we want to reach and monetize from. And as a matter of fact, our audience are only interested and concerned with one thing and one thing only. And that is the kind of content that we actually give out to them. Because at the end of the day, they equate value, our value as trainers and coaches, with the kind of content that we give it out to them. Does that make sense? So right now, you see a lot of trainers and coaches everywhere, very busy all day and every day trying to create various kind of content and put it out on different social media platforms on videos, and they can be doing a lot of blogging, they are sending a lot of newsletter, and they are keeping their Facebook newsfeed very active. So there are so many things that trainers and coaches are doing every single day, which is the right way to do. However, what is the most efficient way to multiply this effort that we are already doing? Basically, what I mean is that using one piece of content, and instead of just stopping at that one piece of content and creating another piece, how can we use the same piece of content and multiply the effort so that we basically use the one same thing and get 10 times or 20 times the results for us as compared to our competitors? Does that kind of like rings any bell in any of you? So what I'm going to be doing over here today is to show you the shortcut method. I'm not sure about you, but I'm not a big fan of doing things the long way, right? I'm not talking about doing things the easy way, but I'm talking about doing things the most efficient way possible in today's very competitive world and today's very noisy social media platform that we are all on today. So let's take a look at this. For example, if you're going to be producing one video, I'm talking about one video, all right? In any case, I highly recommend everyone to produce video, because video is the thing that is going to be more sustainable over the next few years, at least in the various major social media platforms are concerned. So it can be whether you are doing a video on professionally studio, which I don't recommend anyway, because you want to be doing that on a consistent basis. What I really recommend is just to take out your mobile phone and to shoot some Facebook Live, or to do any form of very casual video. The main thing is to provide nothing but value in your content when you shoot the video. So this video, what a lot of people right now are doing is that once they actually have the video, they will post it on very likely they will post it on Facebook, and that's about it. They'll post it on Facebook, and they let the organic reach, or sometimes they will do paid advertisement to reach as many people as possible. So this is nothing wrong. In fact, this is what we should all begin to do. What I want to show you exactly is how to turn this one video into many different kind of formats. So in the very same video, what you can do is to use any free software. In fact, there's a lot of free software on the internet that will help you to strip off the audio version of the video, which means from a video, you are going to get an audio out from it, right? So what you can do with this audio is that you can further send it to a transcription service that will help you to turn it into words. All right, so any form of transcription service does that right now. So just in case you're asking, what do I use to actually turn my video into audio? I have my own personal software that I have on my laptop. It's called Filmora, Filmora. This is really a very good software to do very basic video editing. So every time have a video, I put it onto Filmora, it can actually strip off the audio for me instantly. All right, literally instantly. Right. So for audio to words, what I use is transcription service online. It's called Temi, Temi, Temi. Temi is really cheap. It's only about 10 cents per minute of transcription. Imagine if I talk for 1 hour non-stop, Temi is going to help me do everything, transcribe it into words with just $6. So don't do this manually, guys, because it's not worth your time at all. So once you actually turn into words, here is a powerful part. What you want to be doing with your video is to post it on various, I mean literally various social media platforms that you are on right now. I'm not asking you to get onto all social media platforms. I'm saying for those that you are on right now. And probably if you're on Facebook, you are very likely to be on YouTube as well. YouTube is extremely good for organic reach where video is concerned. So anyway, YouTube is free. So you want to be putting your video on Facebook and onto YouTube. What about the audio that is being stripped down from your video? Take a look at this. When your videos, you are literally having this. When you are having your audio out, I'm not sure any one of you have considered doing a podcast. Honestly, I haven't started any podcasts yet, but this is one area that I am very, very seriously going into in the near future in terms of podcasting. So if you are thinking about podcasting, or you are already doing podcasts right now, take your audio version of your video and turn it into a short podcast. And what about stripping down into words? What you want to do with this is to turn them into blogs and take parts of that version. If it's a short video that you did, you can take all of it and turn it into one newsletter. If it's a very long video, you can turn it into several newsletters. All right, and take part of that transcription that you have done, and if you are on Twitter, put it onto tweets. And for everything, you want to link back to your website where you centralize the organic reach effort. So this is also another thing that I like to do, is that I like to turn some of the words that I say during my video into infographics, which means to turn them into short phrases and put them onto my own pictures and put it onto various social media platforms, again, most likely Facebook and also Instagram. All right, so this one will allow you to actually put it onto Instagram. All right, and Instagram loves those kind of pictures with quotes, as you probably already know it. So here is all the things that you can do from just one piece of content and how you can multiply the effort throughout. While your competitors are busy creating one simple video, and then the next day they are doing another recording for a podcast, and the next day they are writing blogs, the next day they are thinking of what are the newsletters to create for their audience. So here is the thing that I want you to take note of in doing things the most efficient way. And one last thing to really acknowledge is that our audience over here, they don't consume everything that you put it out. Some people will only watch the videos but not listen to podcasts and not look at the blogs. Some people will look at the blogs, but they are not really into videos and podcasts. Does this make sense to you? I'm sure you as a consumer, you have your own preference in terms of consuming information as well. So with the same information, the same content that you create, and you are able to release it in different formats onto different kind of platforms, this will ensure that most of your audience are reached. And at the same time, at the end of the day, you are only doing one piece of content. And imagine if this can be done throughout all the content you're going to be creating from now on. All right, so this is Ulysses, and thank you for watching this. I hope that this has provided value to you to 10x your content from now on. So if you have any questions, leave a comment for me and I will attend to you personally. All right, take care, love and peace.